had a feeling it was going to be that one. Let's go ahead and... Okay. So, since I just recently, well, recently-ish, anyway, guided Zeta through this, I have a vague idea of what to do and where to go. Kinda funny that they said 52 different covers, given that we have the new 52 as, you know, the, DC thing, what happened. So, Lester the Unlikely. Story of lame comic geek who turns badass. No. Slightly badass, I should say. There we go. Took me a second to find the jump button. So, the beginning of the game really sucks. And then as you play through and become more of a badass, it still really sucks, but, you know, it sucks slightly less. It's at least, it sucks for different reasons, at the very least. And, you know, it's one of those things where it has an interesting idea to it. I like the idea of a comic nerd who ends up in a scenario where everything sucks and he has to, you know, nut up and become a badass to get his way out of it. But the execution in this game is so goddamn bad. The way that they put it all together just really does not work in the way that they had hoped that it would. Yeah, there's some sprite work for you. Pushing against the side of it becomes pushing against the front of it somehow. There we go. Are we close enough? We are not close enough. I don't think we want to push it all the way over. So then things get weird, but... Also, the damage we take doesn't matter too much, because oh, never mind, it does matter. We do not get a refill. Maybe at the actual end of the stage we'll get a refill, but... for now. And we will find extra health canteens here and there. There are items to pick up that will be used in certain places, and there are weapons, which most of them really suck, which hopefully comes as no surprise. No turtles. No turtles.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. X button is the pick up items button, which is normally... Okay, interact with things. Makes sense.
Oh.
And yes, if you get unlucky there, you can be hit by the bird, which will deal damage to you. Also, cutscene falls do not deal damage. Basically every other fall will. And I should have opened up a map, because this particular stage is a bit mazy. And yeah, it's kind of Prince of Persia-y in the really involved level of the controls. The fall damage and stuff like that, the excessively long animations for doing everything. Just has that sort of a thing to it. Come on, I can get through here without... Oh well. Whoops. So that was less than a good spot to save, I suppose. And yeah, your limit for fall damage is pretty miserable. So let's take the acid damage and... No, skip it. Let's just take all the damage and restart. And make a backup save. Because I should have done that to start with. Okay. Let's try from up here. Probably where we are supposed to go. I know somewhere near the top of the stage is an item that we need. Or I could be thinking of the wrong stage. Again, we'll find out. This does seem like the right way to go, however. And that's what we do with the rocks. We scare away the bats. Have to be the right distance away from the bats in order to actually scare them, however. Can we... Oh. We cannot. Okay. I was hoping, you know, since there's space for it, we would be able to, grab that extra canteen and get 1 extra point of health, but nope. Not allowed. This is interesting. Can we make this jump? Nope. Moving on. Bats and... Okay, stage exit. So I am thinking of a different stage. Possibly this one, where we need to, I think we need to get to the upper left to get an item which essentially acts like a key to get us out of the stage. If anyone wants to go ahead and go to VG Maps and link me to the maps for this game, I'm 99% certain that's where I got the maps to guide Zeta through. How about that? I think we do need to chuck a rock at it. There we go. Ahem. And now I think it's the upper right. So where we want to get to. I'll go this way just to get the extra rock. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, okay. No maps on GG Maps. Oh well. I love how grabbing a ledge from a fall is enough to incur fall damage. Never really understood how that can be a thing. Zip forward a bit. The turtle is not in range to harm us. Derp. Come on. We're still a couple stages away from where Lester decides he's gonna be a badass. Also, I will give him credit for that. If I saw these kind of tiki statues with their eyes following me, I'd also be kind of freaked out. That's not usually how island native tiki statues work. Do I have a backup? That is less than fortunate. So, of course, it would also be good if this game had really good music to make up for all of the terribleness of it. But it doesn't. It really doesn't. I may actually have to check a walkthrough, because I don't remember. There's step forward, activate it, and... no? Well, overthought that one. Oh, I grab. I think there is something down one of these. There's a set of cliffs that one of them has a thing. Yeah, that would be what I am thinking of. I just have to find the right thing. I think there's like an emerald down here or something. That'll be it. That will indeed be it. I'll take that. Thank you. So yeah, now we get to go past the haunted burial ground. Fun times abound. This area isn't really that bad. It's actually the village is kind of the worst area of the game. Which you'd really think the village would be the safest area, but nope. Okay, so one of these gets tossed in. And there's no way of knowing which one is his. It's, pure trial and error. So yeah, like, I mean, if you read a walkthrough, you can, you would be able to know which is which, but other than that, come on. One of these is right. No, one of these pairs, I should say. There. Oh, is that what it was? Oh, didn't even notice. Okay, fair enough. We want it to be on top of the huts, but probably am thinking of something from later on. So basically I am thinking of something from later on. Right now, it's just a game of go in the right hut. If you go in the wrong hut, you get killed by the natives with spears. If you go in the right hut, some of them have goodies. One has a thing? One has a thing. Come on, game. Do the thing. I can't move and jump here, game. This is, Maybe it just wants me to get to the Hector thing? Well, let's, keep moving forward. That's the last hut. That is the last hut. I guess it's time to check the walkthrough.